And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the threesome. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Powell kicks to McCollum. Buries it from three-point range. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Antetokounmpo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. Powell for 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lillard against Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Lillard against Holiday. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Lopez grabs the board.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's Lillard shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Kanter. And it's Carmelo Anthony in for Robert Covington. Here's Holiday. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Lillard scanning the floor. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
McCollum, no good. Bucks leading by 4. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league. And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
Pass to Lillard. Dishes to Nurkic. And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Lillard gets it to go.
It's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
Outside Holiday. Off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Nine seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Forbes can't get it to go.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, before the game.
I think it comes from being a...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Middleton. His three-pointers off the mark. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kanter's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Here's Lillard. 6 points for him. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Kanter, that one wide left.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Lillard left side. Here's Kanter. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Kanter. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Now, that's the staple of Kanter's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
To the left side wing. Connaughton passes to Portis. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Oh, what a beautiful play.
Intensity. Did you see that? Great. Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Connaughton. There's the pass to Portis. Back to Connaughton. It's deflected.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Kanter has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
And that one's good. Lillard. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. Kicks it out to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Kanter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 12.
How about the effort? You did think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Simons, the pass to Covington. No good. Bucks leading by 4. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Powell in for Anthony Simons. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And for Portland, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Powell kicks to Anthony. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Giannis. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. The Bucks working the ball around. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Anthony. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
7 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Holiday. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, and Shaq, you bestowed your... And that'll...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Antetokounmpo, and an intentional foul right there. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez.
That's his first personal foul. In for the Bucks.
Giannis inside. Powell's there. Covered by Lillard. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Back to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Portis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Lillard outside. The feed to Cantor. Kicks it out to Lillard. Covington in the corner. Lillard outside. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. Pass to Tucker. Down low and stolen by Lillard. Powell dishes to Lillard. Powell, the pass to Lillard. And the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 13.
With his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the 3 or risk the blow by.
Stolen by Cantor. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. It's tipped.
Well, you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
Now here's Powell. Takes it out to Covington. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Lillard outside. Launches a 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. DiVincenzo kicks to Portis. Now here's Tucker, defended by Covington. Knocked loose. Covington with the steal. Lillard attacking. Cullen passes to Cantor. To the paint. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. And the shot goes in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Powell. Over Giannis. It's Covington on the wing. 5 to shoot. Cantor inside, defended by Portis. Cantor's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For Portland, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Nobody near Lillard. And Covington stays with him.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Covered by Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
54 seconds left in the 3rd. McCollum outside. Oh, good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Tucker kicks to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. And Tucker has it in the corner. No good from 11 feet. Trailblazers trail by 11. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Powell. Lillard outside. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Lillard's got 15.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Right side, Portis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks, they've got Brook Lopez, Antetokounmpo out there with Chris Middleton, then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Good on that shot, and with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Nurkic. Now here is Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Middleton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness?
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Connaughton from outside off the mark.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And it's Simons missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And so here's Portland following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Pat Connaughton. Giannis against Covington. Holiday looking over the floor. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Now, he's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the league.
Lillard outside. Looking to end the run. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It was great to see Cantor's willingness to bang and bump down low. He brings so much toughness to his team.
Enes Kanter.
And Kanter drops them both. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. For the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Kanter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Middleton up top. Guarded by Powell. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Holiday with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J, and at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Lillard misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Trailblazers trail by 16. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing. He paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
At the top of the key, Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton can't get it to go. McCollum outside. Three-pointer, Lillard. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton leading the charge. Holiday with the 3. He can't get it to go. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Kanter finds McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Kanter. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 10-point game. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by McCollum. The wide open look here for Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. Covington wide open. He fires. No good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Lillard. Here's Covington. They double him with Jordan. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kicks it out to Covington. Knocked away. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Now, here is Irving. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now here's McCollum. Covington kicks to McCollum. Goes up at the stripe. That one a little long. And here are the Nets. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Irving against McCollum. Over in the corner, Lillard. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good. Green.
Wow, Joe Harris continues to improve as a passer. What a look.
Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And it's blocked by Jordan. And he gets it back. A second chance effort. And McCollum with the layup.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
Lillard against Harden. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Covington in the corner. Here's Powell. Nurkic trying to get open. Powell, that's good.
I'll tell you, love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Harden against Lillard. It's Harden with the drive. Right side, Jordan. Nets passing it around. A shot's good from Irving.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's McCollum. He dishes it to Lillard. There's the triple. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Here is Harden. Here's Irving. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by one. Takes it out to Covington. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. So they take the lead.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. Puts the move on. And no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Nobody near Lillard. But they get it back. From downtown. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Irving. That one falls. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets lead by 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the floor for Portland, you've got C.J. McCollum. Anthony is out there with Jones. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Simons in at the point guard.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Now the pass to Claxton. Irving with it. He has 7. Shot clock at 5.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Jones kicks to McCollum. Passes it to Kanter. The shot comes out, and Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. It's Brown with the drive. Good work defensively by Jones.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Jones with the stuff.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's in there. Irving's got 9 points.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
It's McCollum on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for Portland.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here is Irving. The rebound by Simons.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The wide open look here for Anthony and the Trailblazers. Another 3. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Brown. Good D by McCollum.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And he banks in the layup. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
For Brooklyn, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Irving attacking. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Norkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Jones. Norman Powell's checked in for McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard outside. Powell finds Nurkic. Back to Powell. Johnson with the block.
You can see Tyler Johnson with that vertical has the ability to send it back.
Brooklyn making some changes. Joe Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Harden in for Irving. Now here's Covington. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Nurkic. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Now here's Powell. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lillard, the pass to Anthony. Back to Lillard. From outside the arc. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Johnson inside. Here's Griffin. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Now just a 3-point Portland lead.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Brooklyn now, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the center. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Powell against Irving. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, the ability to score at all three levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. Lets a floater go. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Nets trail by 5. Powell with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Lobs it up for Anthony. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, the pass was perfect, and Carmelo just finishes with style.
Harden outside. That's tipped. One-on-one here. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Now here's Harden. Jeff Green missing his last shot.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now McCollum, he's got 5. Jones drives in, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw this game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Portland leading by 10. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lillard from outside. Here's Cantor. In the corner, it's Little. Off target with his 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Johnson, and 2 free throws coming. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here is Harden following the score by Damian Lillard. From deep, Green. That shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Lillard with the bucket.
Awesome form. on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Green with the ball. Cantor covered. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Green.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Little dishes to McCollum. Jones in the post. Cantor unable to get that one. Great D that time from Jordan. The drive by Green comes up empty down low.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by McCollum, and Jones slams it in.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Now here's Harden, and it's good. 2 points.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Little. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Lillard finds Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
Harden against Lillard. It's Harden with the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers lead by 11. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Portland, they've got Derek Jones. Ennis Cantor is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's McCollum, and it's Simons in at the point. Here's Griffin, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others, helps him to draw fouls.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Simons. Inside, Cantor out to the wing. Simons, the pass to Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simons, covered by Irving. A nice shot by Simons. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Irving with the ball. Now Covington defending. Griffin kicks to Irving. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cantor's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Portland moving the ball around. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Simons. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Missed inside. Nets trail by 11. Griffin dishes to Aldridge. The putback, and Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Lillard surveying the D. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. Both shots good from the stripe. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Lillard dishes to Cantor, kicks it out to Lillard, drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is peak Dame, rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Harden has a wide-open look. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Harris finds Green. Here is Harden on the wing. Irving. 6 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Lillard on top, guarded by Harden. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
And a wide open look for Irving at the tip, and Crane is right there.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. So it's Portland now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Powell, the pass to Lillard. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Kicks it out to Lillard. That one drops for him.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So the Trailblazers.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sport.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. So the Nets starting five. Joe Harris is out there with Griffin. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here is Holiday. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Here is Harden following the basket by Giannis. Harden finds Irving. Griffin with it. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Griffin.
Such a stellar passer for his position. Griffin has an uncanny ability to find guys in the spots where they can be effective.
Now here is Holiday. Shot from free throw range. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And good that time.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Holiday attacking, and the rejection by Harden. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Jordan. Harden kicks to Irving. Harris outside. Clock at 4. Launches it. But they'll get another chance. Here's Irving. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Holiday against Harden. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Irving. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harden against Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo to end the run. That shot off. Great D that time from Griffin. Nets leading by 4. Here's Irving. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harden surveying the D. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Clock at 6. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. To the inside, and stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude, and nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Jordan with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
And Holiday, here we go. Passes it to Lopez. Back to Holiday, to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Pass to Irving. From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the...
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
They've got Chris Middleton. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Bucks trail by 4. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that one misses. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Connaughton passes to Portis. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Nets with the lead. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Brown outside. Back to Johnson. Fires for three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. It's good from long range. And the Bucks lead by one.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Here's Johnson. And the pass to Aldridge. From 7. Nice touch on the bank shot. Aldridge has got his first points in this one.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Chris Middleton. And then for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving's checked in for Green. And James Harden subbed in for Johnson. It's Harden with the drive, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Holiday kicks to Portis. Here's Giannis. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there. Blows right past the D.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away. Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Harden against Holiday, and Harden with the stuff. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Portis finds Giannis. He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
His shooting has been outstanding. You're definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Passes it to Brown. Aldridge up on top. Defended by Portis. Here's Harden. On the money with the open jumper. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from us.
Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harden the pass to Aldridge. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Nets lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Portis. Count it. Portis has got his second bucket.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And a deep three from Harden. Off target with the open look.
And that was a...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And there's Green, then it's Jordan, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
More and more, Kyrie Irving is showing off how much body control he has, especially when he drives into the interior of the D. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Now Irving. He's got 8. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one tricked you into it.
Lopez dishes to Holiday. They get a hand on it and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Harden finds Green. Back to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Middleton outside. And just miss after miss right now.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Harris, good. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Holiday looking over the floor. And here is Lopez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Middleton over Irving, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced the defense into a foul.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well. And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Open shot opportunity. Out to Harris. There's the dish to Johnson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Johnson's got his first basket.
Well, the defense right up on him, and Tyler Johnson just stays focused to sink that one.
Here's Connaughton. Green with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harris outside. The three-pointer no good. Bucks trail by 4. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo from about 19 feet. And that one goes long.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Harris passes to Green. Back to Harris. Lets the three fly. But they recover it. Johnson dishes to Griffin. The short one's on the money. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Johnson kicks to Griffin. Johnson surveying the floor. Dishes it to Green. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. A shot by Johnson, no good. Bucks trail by 4.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Tucker the pass to Lopez. Yes, that goes in.
Lopez powering through that time.
Now here's Johnson. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up by 5. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again maybe this season.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 3. Middleton inside the three-point line. Floats one. It's stolen by Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Here is Harden. And there's the pass to Irving. Makes it off the glass.
Blinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost. And when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
Holiday attacking, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Harden outside, takes a 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Shots good by Middleton.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden outside. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Jordan kicks to Harden. Over Holiday. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Nets lead by 6.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. Brown the pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Harden. No good with the triple. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Giannis is running. Shot's good by Middleton.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
Taken away by Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now just a 1-point Nets lead. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Holiday against Harden. The kick out to Irving. From the baseline. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Harden outside. Jordan at the elbow. Back to Harden. Here's Claxton, covered by Giannis. Harden against Holiday. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Second chance shot. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Harden outside. Money!
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Giannis with the drive.
It's so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Harden. It's good.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Timeout called. The Bucks. They're behind by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here's Covington, following the miss by Giannis. Lillard surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's Lillard. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Good work there as it goes. Holiday's got 5.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Lillard outside. Steps back and fires. That one misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Outside, Covington. Pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player. And Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Here's Holiday. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Covington's shot is off.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the three-point shot. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Now here's Lopez, and stolen by Lillard. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
The Bucks working the ball around. The kick out to Holiday. Lopez passes to Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Middleton. Tries again. Good D by Covington.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Inside, Covington. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Now here's Anthony. Kicks it out to McCollum. Portland no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Anthony sends it back. Now here's McCollum, guarded by Tucker. Yep, that one goes.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Here is Forbes. Middleton right side. Shoots over Cantor. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he's...
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 1. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Giannis high post. Anthony on him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Here's Simons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Donte DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. Here is Forbes. Right side, Portis. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Nice shot by Portis.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And around here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. McCollum, it drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
And it's good for two.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Simons. Outside Anthony. McCollum dishes to Cantor. Anthony nowhere around. And again, it's Portland converting.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, well, so Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Lillard after Drew Holiday's score. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And they're pushing it up. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Cantor. And it's Powell in for Anthony Simons. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here is Holiday. 11 points in the game. Middleton finds Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Holiday's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Jones. 4 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Lillard against Holiday. Back to Covington. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Good D by Holiday. So that'll be it for the first. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Now here's Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Middleton on the wing. The feed to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Got a piece of it. He had stolen by Antetokounmpo. Stolen. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stop the alley-oop.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. The pass to Nurkic. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Giannis throws it down.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now, here's Lillard.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Pat Connaughton. Powell for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Took him no time at all on that one. Middleton's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
It's Powell on the wing. Over Middleton. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Cantor trying to free himself up. Great D that time from Portis. Holiday. He's got 17. There's 1:54 left in the third.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Cantor trying to free himself up. McCollum, no good. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Donte DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Portland also making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. And Jones subbed in for Norman Powell. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. Here's Forbes. No good on the quick three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely, and it goes down 2 points. 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Tucker. Oh, truth, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 3 seconds left. No good on the layup.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Holiday, following the score by Damian Lillard. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 11. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Now, here's Nurkic. McCollum finds Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And so here's Portland after the basket by Milwaukee. Lillard against Holiday. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lillard missing. Milwaukee leading by 10. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's McCollum. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Another shot, and it's good on the layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Milwaukee?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Bucks passing it around. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. In the corner, Middleton with it. 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers trail by 12. A 3 from McCollum. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Loads it up for Giannis. On the wing, Giannis. Offline with his 3. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Middleton for 3. Offensive rebound. Giannis on the follow.
Hey, offensive rebound. Positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
The putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Deflects the pass. For 3, Middleton connects from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Takes it down to Middleton. Over Jones. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Lopez.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Drew Holiday.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. And they're running. Lillard with no one around. DiVincenzo with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. This one for 3. But they'll get another chance. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Takes it down to Middleton. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 2 guard. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Irving kicks to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
Lillard surveying the D. He dishes it to Covington. Count that one. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
He's an excellent penetrator. I mean, as soon as McCollum sees a lane, he's all over.
Harden outside. Pass to Irving. And that one drops for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
McCollum outside. Drops in the layup for 2.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Harden outside. The kick out to Irving. No one near him. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Lillard. Outside Covington. McCollum left side. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harden right side. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Nurkic. McCollum's got 6.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
Harden with it. Now defended by McCollum. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Covington into the lane. Count the basket.
You can't allow Covington to beat you on the drive. Given his athleticism, you have to clog up these lanes.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Harden with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Lillard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Powell, the pass to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Trailblazers keep it alive. Passes to Nurkic. Takes it out to Covington. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Lillard against Harden. Great D that time from Nurkic. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Anthony. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. Portland leading by 4. Here's Simons. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony.
Wow, the mobility of the veteran forward, I mean, so impressive. I mean, Griffin is talented at driving the ball, I mean, and putting the defense in a tough spot.
Here's Simons. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched upon.
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Brown out there with Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. Irving finds Brown. Here's Claxton. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Irving is a handful in the pick and roll. He has exceptional quickness, and he's a terrific decision maker.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Simons. Pass to Powell. He kicks it to Carmelo. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And stolen by Aldridge. And a wide open look for Irving. It's good. This game is all even. Irving's got 6 points.
So smooth in everything he does. Irving will score the ball from anywhere.
Here's Powell, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Irving for 3. Up again. And Griffin stays with him. Griffin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
He possesses an unending supply of energy. We've seen it over the years. Griffin is awesome at hitting the boards with force.
Here's Simons. Out to Anthony. It's Powell on the wing. He feeds it to Cantor. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That doesn't go in either for Irving. The pass to Simons. Cantor with it. It's Powell on the wing. Anthony down low. Here's Cantor. Out to Anthony. Goes back up. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Irving attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Powell, no one around him. No good from outside. The Nets with the lead. Here's Brown. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Powell finds Anthony. Portland moving the ball around. Powell against Brown. That shot, no good. Nice D from Aldridge.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving.
Lillard is capable of getting up to slam it home. You better keep him out of the paint.
And the Nets with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Harden against Lillard. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Nobody near Lillard. But they get it back. They double him with Jordan. Cantor kicks to Anthony. Now the dish to Powell. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for the Nets.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Harden scanning the floor. Fires the 3. No good there. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Eat. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest deficit was 6 points.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Harden against Lillard. Harden outside. They kick it out to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. Back to Powell for the tie. James Harden with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Now McCollum. He's got 6. Lillard from outside. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Irving. The second effort. Harris outside. From the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 8.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
And Lillard gets it to go. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Lillard. Pass to Simons. 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers' rotation. Still young, though. It seems like he could carve a role out on his team.
And Simon's a bit undersized at that 2-guard position. Only 6'3", but a natural 2 with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point.
On the wing, Harris. Covered by Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 6. Passes it to Simons. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Simons has got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Harris passes to Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Jones subbed in for Robert Covington. And the Nets also making a change. Green's checked in. Here's McCollum. Lays it up off the glass. McCollum's got 8.
You can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
Now here's Johnson. 1:04 left to play in the third. And here's the fast break. And here's Anthony from the arc. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And a wide-open look for McCollum. The Trailblazers rebound. The game now all-time. Kanter's got his first bucket in this one.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
He gets it in there. And the Nets lead by 2.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Cullen passes to Simons. Kicks it out to Jones. The offensive rebound. And Kanter able to finish. Kanter's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Now, that's the staple of Kanter's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Johnson, the pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets out in front. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Brooklyn now, Tyler Johnson is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Griffin. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4.
A rapper off the court, number 0 from the town, an elite point guard. He has plenty of personality. He's a fun guy to be around.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Brooklyn. Three-pointer, Lillard. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Griffin. Down low. Here's Claxton. Guarded by Powell. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 8 here tonight from the game. Here's Anthony. Kicks it out to McCollum. Cantor, great positioning on the putback.
No, he's a great presence to have near the bucket. Cantor's going to go after every rebound. And when he gets his hands on that, that's what happens.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. David, any news there?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. There's no shot of him coming back in this one, and in fact, he might be sidelined for a longer time period. And that is not what his team wanted to hear, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. It's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Irving. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
I love the aggressive mentality. Irving is terrific at pouncing on any available lane to the basket.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
All right, David, thanks. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jones looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Here's Chiosa. Outside Irving. It's Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Nurkic. Back to Irving. That 3 off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for the Trailblazers. Nurkic dishes to Jones. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
No, he's reading the defense, sensing the opening. He doesn't hesitate.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They trail by 1. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Enes Kanter.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
It's good. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Well, you know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous in scoring when his team needs a bucket.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Nurkic the pass to Simons. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Well, this is what you want from Nurkic, a fearless player who welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. The feed to Jordan. Back to Irving. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Come on, Irving is a terrific clutch shooter. He welcomes any chance he can to sink these type of shots.
Lillard outside. To the middle. Here's Covington. Count!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Irving looking for an opening. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
Here is Lillard.
Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
No, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
Irving for 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Coming up next. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, Green is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at point guard. Now here's Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lopez drives in. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. No good on the 3. Here's Milwaukee now. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Well, there is continuous energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Shot from 16. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
The pass to Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Lopez tries again. Good on the bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound on the possession.
Now, here is Harden. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Harden scanning the floor. And Harden with the stuff.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to Lopez. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Harden against Holiday. The feed now to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Good D by Harden.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Irving kicks to Harden. Tips it, and Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Lopez outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. From 20 feet out. They get it back. Harden right side. Harris outside. Irving against DiVincenzo. Here's Harris. And the rejection by Giannis. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there. Blows right past the D.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Harden. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Irving misses.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Aldridge out there with Griffin. And it's Tyler Johnson. Then there's Brown. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Back to Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in. Portis has got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Well, great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Griffin kicks to Aldridge. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been around the block a few years. Aldridge added that J a few seasons ago, has stuck with it, a big part of his staple.
Forbes the pass to Antetokounmpo. Left side Portis. Here's Connaughton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Inside. Back to Giannis. Griffin with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo kicks to Giannis. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Johnson surveying the floor. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's Forbes, and the layup falls.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Johnson dishes to Brown. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound, and it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Just going right at the defense's Giannis right now, and energy just boundless in this game.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Back to Johnson. There's the pass to Luwawu. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Antetokounmpo going to work now. These types of shots are pretty much in his range.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the bucket by the Nets. On the wing, Giannis. 5 to shoot. That one goes. Count it. Giannis has got 8 here in the quarter.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Feeds it to Aldridge. Griffin trying to get open. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jeff Green is checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabaret. Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Tyler Johnson.
I don't know how you match up with Kyrie Irving. So great at turning on the Jets and then drawing the contact.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now here is Holiday. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Low block shot on the way. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 14.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
It's Harden with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams. And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Here's Irving following the basket by Chris Middleton. Irving lays it up off the glass. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You pick up Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. For 3, Middleton. Here's Holiday. Good, nice job down low. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Bucket is good. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Lopez. And Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Stolen by Holiday. Middleton with it, and it's Harden picking him up. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Harden outside. Over Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Clock at 6. A 3-ball. The rebound by Harden.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. While Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here is Holiday. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Claxton the pass to Irving. And that one, good.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 16 points for him. Comes up short with his 12th attempt. He has made 8 shots.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Giannis inside. Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Green, and it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Green, the pass to Aldridge. And he makes good on the layup. Aldridge has got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Back to Forbes. Lopez outside. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And the shot goes down. Portis has got his second basket.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
The deep three from Irving. And the space there, but it's offline. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Tyler Johnson. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Chioza in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Holiday finds Giannis. Outside Holiday. Off target from outside. Nets leading by 6. Aldridge with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. The Nets working the ball around now. Green against Lopez. Johnson outside. Chioza scanning the floor.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
James Harden, he's checked in for Johnson. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Brooklyn with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Harden outside. Shoots from the high post. Let's keep it alive. That shot no good. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Holiday. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
It's Harden with the drive. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. And see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Harden the pass to Harris. Here's Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Milwaukee making a switch. Connaughton's checked in. Timeout called the Nets. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Back to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden. Count that bucket.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Middleton outside. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the way, Harris. Latrey buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's the break. Here's Harden. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Nets leading by 3. Harden with it. Harden draws the double. Outside Jordan. It's Harden with the drive. It drops.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Middleton for three. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
This is it to Irving. Back to Harden. Good.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And Giannis throws it down.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Gets the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Misses the shot. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for